Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to implement bottom navigation view with fragments. Let's start. First of all, just name it anything you want. Press next. Here you need to select bottom navigation activity. Press next. Press finish. Now let's wait for a while. We will be creating our own fragments, so we don't need this text view. And now we will create our own fragments. Double click here, then go to layout resource file. Okay, and it's taking some time, I don't know why. Let's do it again. Okay, now first underscore fragment, press OK. Well, press sync now. It's just Gradle files, don't worry about them. Here we will be dragging a text view and then a button. Okay, I'll tell you why we are doing this in a while. Actually, there are two ways to implement bottom navigation with fragments, and based on both the methods we will need this. Okay, to explain both these methods. Okay, and now I will just duplicate this fragment. Let's create two more fragments, name them second underscore fragment, and then name it the other one third underscore fragment. Now we will create Java files for all these three fragments. Let's name it first fragment. Here we will extend fragment. Okay, extends fragment. Okay, and then implement the on create view. Okay, here we will return our own custom view. First of all, let's create this view. Sorry, dot layout container and false. Here we will also declare two variables for the text view and button. Let's do it. Name it label and button. Sorry, button. Okay, here we will define them equal to view dot find view by id r dot id dot text view, and button would be view dot find view by id r dot id dot button. And I will also implement the onClick listener method. Okay, here I want the text of the text view to be changed. Here label dot set text, this value change. Okay, also I will create a constructor for this fragment. It's not exactly a constructor actually, sorry for that. Return this first frag. Okay, and I will just now duplicate this fragment. You can duplicate by pressing command C and then command V in Mac, and then and in Windows you need to press Ctrl C and Ctrl V. I'm sure you all know that already. Okay, let's do it again. The third one, third fragment, and in second fragment what we need to change here is second fragment, and in third fragment we also need to do this very same thing. And in main activity, because we removed that text view, so we don't need this. Okay, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. Okay, this or this. What we need to do is we need to declare a fragment. Okay, name it selected fragment equal to null, initialize it. Okay, and press option and enter, import class. Okay, and when in navigation underscore home, it should be equal to um, first fragment dot new instance. Okay, then break. Okay, copy the code for this and then for this. Okay, change them, change it, sorry, change it, and then here we need fragment transaction. Okay, get support fragment manager dot begin transaction, and ft dot replace method. Now there are two ways. One is the replace method and the other one includes show and hide method. I think the show and hide method is the better way to do it, but first of all we will be using the replace method, and I will tell you what is the problem with this method. Well, I think it's a problem, but it is supposed to act that way. Like it works that way. Here we need r.id.content. Okay, and then here the selected fragment, then we will commit the transaction, and here we change it to true. And one more thing, we also, when the first time the main activity starts, it should be showing the first fragment. So what we need to do is we need to uh, showing the first fragment. Okay, and that's how we do it. Let's build it. Genymotion I'm using here. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Well, press the button, the value change, go to this, press button, value change, press button, value change. Now the problem with this method is that when you will press this dashboard icon or home icon, the new instance method will run again, and then it will reset the fragment. This is the problem. Okay, so now we will be using hide and show method. Okay, so we won't be doing this at all. Let's remove it. Let's remove it. Okay, what we need to do is we need to first of all declare all the three fragments here. Okay, okay, also we need to be defining three strings for each fragment. Those will be like tags. Okay, let's name it tag underscore first, and it will be equal to first. These are just unique for every fragments. Okay, second, and then we need another one, and that will be tag underscore, sorry, tag underscore third equal to third. Okay, first of all I'm going to add a method here. Okay, let me first explain to you what this method does. Is this method will show the first fragment. Okay, how it shows is that first of all it checks if the first fragment is added or not. If it is added, then it shows that fragment. If it is not, then it first adds that fragment into this fragment transaction method, and it hides the other two fragments. So similarly we will be creating two more methods for second and third fragment. Here we need to do is third. I know this is a lot of code, but it can be refactored. You just need a little bit of time to work on this. Okay, it won't be uh, a big issue. Okay, and also let's change this. Okay, for second fragment it will be second fragment. Okay, second, and here we just do first fragment. Similarly here we need the third fragment. Okay, oh, and okay, now here we don't need this. Okay, we'll just show the first fragment. We don't need this. Okay, we don't need this. Just show the second fragment, and we don't need this. Just show the third fragment. Okay, and here in on create we need to show the first fragment. So let's implement that. Now let's hopefully let's play this, run this app. Let's see what the result is. Okay, press the button, value change, press the button, value change, press the button, value change. Now let's move back to dashboard. Okay, there you go. Same. Okay, so there you go. These are the two ways to do the bottom navigation view with fragments. Depending on your needs, you can either choose the first way to do it or the second way to do it. Personally I prefer the second way. Okay, but it can depend on your needs. So I'm thinking about doing a series on Android tutorials. Okay, where I'll be teaching you some specific kind of things, how to do them in Android, which are not really generally available on internet. So for that, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Also please share it with your friends if you find this tutorial useful. Thank you.